special edition stuff. And then, yeah, we're all over the internet. Most of our tags are Striker Metal. So I think on Facebook, we're facebook.com/Striker Metal. YouTube, I think we're Striker Canada. Usually we're either Striker Metal or Striker Canada. On Instagram, I think we're Striker Metal. On Twitter, I think we're Striker Metal as well. So, yeah, dig us up, find us, shoot us a message.
Yeah, man, and
Don't be
real
scared.
quick, normally we usually, say, all right, hey, man, thanks. That's usually how we end an interview. But I got to ask you because you mentioned vinyl.
Yeah.
It's so funny to hear and see. I shouldn't say funny. I think it's really cool. But, when Metallica Hardwired came out, they sold more vinyl than CDs. Like, it's just amazing to me to see the rebirth of vinyl and that being something that a hardcore fan definitely wants to get their hand on. I mean, are you seeing that as a band as well, as far as the desire to get the copies of stuff on vinyl even more so than any other medium, or are still CDs dominating that one for you guys?
Oh, it's vinyl's always been super important for us going out on tour and, trying to make some money back. Vinyl's always been, I think vinyl's important because it's especially for metal, where people are the fans are a lot more loyal in metal. I think it was a Spotify study or something that metal fans are the most loyal, and it's a proven fact that metal, especially, the people have more of an attachment to the artist, and oftentimes people want some kind of collectible thing, right? I mean, a jewel case and a CD, I mean, it's just a plastic thing. It doesn't matter. Really, what you're buying is the only really collectible thing in it is the CD itself and maybe the booklet in a CD, and it's just so small. It's not, I mean, that's not a trophy, right? But if you have like a vinyl, I mean, like a vinyl is a big, that's a big thing. It's actually physically large, and instead of, just a cheap disposable plastic jewel case, is the cardboard sleeve or the gatefold or whatever it is, that the packaging is art in and of itself too, so it's a lot bigger. Instead of just basically the booklet and the CD, you're getting the whole packaging is part of the thing. And I think people want to support the artist, because I think often a lot of people now, especially when we're on tour and stuff, they say, "Oh, I like your band. I want to support you," and that's the big thing now. Is I think people really understand that it's like, oh, if I like a band and I want to hear another album, I have to give them some money, because otherwise they can't afford to go back into the studio. Because I mean, that's the simple truth of it. I mean, if Striker certainly would never have been able to go and release 2 albums in the space of a year without people supporting us and buying albums. If no one's buying your album, I mean, I would like to think that all musicians are doing it because they love music. But I mean, if you love music, that's not going to be good enough. I have a bunch of friends who are in it, and they don't tour, and they just put out music because they love it, and it takes them like 8 years between album releases. And I mean, that's great.
So they're Metallica.
Yeah, but I mean, they might play 5 shows across those 8 years or something, and they're cool dudes. But I mean, it's good music. But I mean, commercially, if if you want to hear more of something, you just have to go and support it. I mean, to be fair, Metallica's always out on tour, and they're always doing something, right? But if you want to hear more of something, if you want a band to be prolific in any way, you got to go and lend a hand. I mean, all your favorite bands, whether they're on tour or they're releasing albums, or even watching their videos online, it's helpful. Listening to them on Spotify, doing whatever it is, it all helps out in the end. So.
Cool, man. Well, thanks again, Tim, for joining us. Of course, Tim Brown from Striker, killer band, great stuff. 4 albums already out. 5th one, of course, will be out very, very soon, February 24th. Make sure you check that out. Pre-order the album if you want to, striker-metal.com. Follow them on the social media, all the stuff that Tim just mentioned a little bit ago. But Tim, can't wait to hear the new record, man. Good luck on the tour, and I'd love to have you back on the show later on. And by the way, just so you know, we are going to be, of course, reviewing the new album, so no pressure, nothing. But no, I'm sure it's going to be pretty killer. So thanks again for joining us,
Tim.
Well, if you
like the last one, awesome. If you like the last one, I think you'll like this one just as much.
No, dude, I'll tell you, we may be Johnny-come-latelys to the party, but we're still at the party, so that's a good thing. So look forward to hearing more great stuff. Yeah, better late than never, dude. 2017 is the year for Stryker, dude. Let's be a part of it. Thanks for being on the show, man. We appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Tim.
Thanks, Tim.
Cheers.
To check out the entire episode or previous episodes of the According to Metal podcast, simply click subscribe on iTunes, SoundCloud, or the podcatcher of your choice. It's the According to Metal podcast. Latest news, reviews, interviews, and all things metal. Subscribe. You know you want to. That is, unless, I don't know, you like Coldplay or something.